Okay, so the goal is to get through chapter 3. Editing chapter 3 today. I've got kids at home, so you'll probably see them at some point because they're up and down and all around, and yeah. Let's do this. Okay, so today's adventure was editing book 2, chapter 3. I'm struggling a little bit with knowing that there are rewrites that need to happen, but I'm not 100% sure how to do them. And then having rewrites that are like pretty simple and like, oh, I just need to I already know how to fix that. There are some pages where I literally just wrote rewrite across the page, which at the time seemed like a good idea. And now as current Donica is reading past Donica's marks, little annoyed with past Donica. But I was able to make it through chapter 3 today, which it took me forever to get through chapter 2. So I'm pleased that today went a little bit faster, despite, I'm sure you noticed, having little people come and hang out with me. I have 3 out of 4 kids home. Ginny's homeschooled, Edmund's homeschooled. My oldest, Julia, is not homeschooled right now, but we will start homeschooling everybody next year. Anyway, my second kid is sick, so she's upstairs eating popsicles and watching something on the tablet. I've got Bob the Builder going for the boys, who are, by the sound of it, not actually watching and playing in Lego. So I have 31 chapters in this book. I have 3 that are finished. Well, for now, for this particular round of editing. I have not, as far as I remember, done any rewrites to this. So I think part of me is just like, let's get through this round of rewrites, get it cleaned up a little bit, and make sure that it's hitting all of the marks that I want it to hit. See, kind of double check with the board that we did the other day, which I'm assuming I'll do this post before I do this post, just to make it make sense. But did the board the other day, working on this today, and just want to make sure everything's kind of cleaned up. And then I'll be looking for beta readers, and beta readers will have had to have read book 1. Because otherwise it will make some sense, but it won't make all the sense. It's finding that delicate balance of like, this is a series and you probably should read book 1 before you read book 2, right? Like, you're not going to start Harry Potter in the 3rd book of Harry Potter. But at the same time, if you happen to pick up the 3rd book of Harry Potter and you don't know any of the other story, you can start the story there. You're just going to miss some stuff, right? And so finding that balance between everything still makes sense, but I'm not having to not reiterating so much that people who have already read it are like, oh my gosh, I know, like, can we move on? But enough so that if it's been a while since you read it, or for some reason you're picking up the book here, these are not meant to be standalones. They're meant to be a whole series, as you can see. It's been planned that way. So finding that balance between enough so it kind of reminds you of events in book 1, but not so much that I'm rehashing the whole book, because we did that already. We wrote the whole book. We read it already. So that's that for today. And sorry it's a short one, I guess. Or maybe you're welcome it's a short one. Maybe you're like, I kind of need a short YouTube video today. Well, you're welcome then.